in a way is to support each other as we go through this process of finding new ways of living physicality, new ways of interacting with one another, new ways to create and manifest and share, new ways to see, new ways to perceive. The beauty of this time of, in a way, tremendous chaos and confusion is to reshape what we have. It is an opportunity that has been given to us to reshape what we have. Our input, our visions, our dreams can now mold our reality. Something that for thousands of years was rigid now is easy to manipulate and transform. And this is our opportunity to give it a form, to give it a structure, to give it a meaning that is aligned with our hearts. This is a period of time, an open window. It's a process, it is in the process of forming what will become the new earth. So it is important to be present now more than ever and understand what is in our hearts. It is important now more than ever to silence the noise around and bring into ourselves, activate within ourselves all the wisdom and all the light and all the love that exists in ourselves. This is the time to step strong, firm, and define ourselves so we can define the space that we are in. Have you thought what really matters to you? What do you need and what do you want from life? Have you stopped for a moment the running around life and seriously considered what is important to you and for your family, for your friends, and for your community? Have you thought about who you are within your community, your family, your group of friends? Are you giving yourself a chance to recognize, to find your own light, to listen to your own heart, to listen to your body, to really consider your own needs? The way we see it is a society that is under a lot of pressure to get things done. There was there was always there is always something pushing you to move. And when you feel that you don't want to move, then the feeling of guilty comes to surface. There is a force that demands from you to get things done, to accomplish things. But the question is, the things that you want to accomplish, do they really matter to you? And what you are allowing yourself to be pushed, rushed? Consider. Consider all the dreams that you are chasing if those are your own dreams. Ask yourself honest questions. Revise your day. Take one day, for example, and notice everything that you do on one day and all the things that worried you on one day and all the things that you achieved on one day. Be honest and thoughtful. And then, as you have your list and you can read it over and over, analyze if all the tasks from that day were really coming from you, if they were aligned to your needs and your wantings and your desires, or if you thought you had to do it because something else or someone else convinced you that those were the right things to do. It's really about finding your own light and finding your own voice in the middle of all the noise that is around. It's about recognizing who you are in your society and in your groups and in your family without judging the outer, but bringing attention to the self, yourself. Some things that are not perfect aligned with who you are, for a while you still have to do it because it's part of the agreements, and to transform agreements it takes time, But there are things that you can already change. We would like to invite you to take moments through your day and check with you, with your own self, with your inner voice, with your heart, with your gut. Check if the things that you are chasing are worth it of your time and your effort. Check if they make sense to you. Check the things that you do throughout the day. And be open, loving to yourself. And if you see something that you are doing over and over, that it is not necessary, that is not aligned with who you are, consider adjusting or releasing those tasks. We notice that in many cases, you are putting the power and the authority in beings or institutions or agreements outside of your own self. And you obey and you accept and you follow. And there are some things that you have to, but not everything. And what we want for you today is to start considering how you can start gaining your power back, how you can start gaining your freedom back, how you can start freeing time of your day to learn about your own self, to discover your gifts, to discover those things that light up your soul, to discover your connection with physicality. Perhaps some of you like to be in areas with trees and connect with that energy. Others might like to cook more and prepare meals. Others might feel a stronger connection with music. Physicality have so many things to offer, infinite things that have been there in front of you. And you probably used them or connected with them, but never really felt it in your heart. And when you find those things that exist in physicality, when you finally see them and you connect with them, the way we see it is as if more aspects of yourself come alive. We'll give you an example. Perhaps you grew up with sound and music in your life. But instead of relaxing and connecting with the music, you made it as noise. You connected with it as noise, never really slowing down to appreciate music. And one day you do that. One day you stop. You stop everything that you are doing. You sit down and you bring all your attention to that one song. And you feel for the first time the connection. You feel how you feel when you are listening to that song. And aspects of you open for you. You are experiencing music for the first time. You are allowing your physical self to open and experience music fully. And you are allowing yourself to be transformed by the waves of the sound that feel so alive in you. Perhaps that happens when you are cooking. You cook every day because you have to feed yourself and feed your family. But you never connected with the process, perhaps, of preparing the meal. Enjoying a glass of wine while preparing the meal. Perhaps you never submerge yourself into that experience. And one day, for some reason, you do it. You connect with it and all your senses open to the flavors and the smells and the experience of preparing a meal. And as you go through that experience, you open and transformed. What we are asking you is to consider slowing down and do the things that you do automatically, rushing through it without awareness. Now start doing it with awareness, being present, experiencing, and allowing the experience to transform you. Perhaps something that you've done for all your years on earth in this physical body, that you never ever were present doing it. Now, if you are, the experience will transform you and you will appreciate the experiences and you will allow the experiences to transform you and open you even more. Now is the time to activate within yourself more senses and to refine the use that you are giving to the senses that you are already using. For that, you need to slow down a little bit, to have more time, to go through the experiences more present with more awareness, less rushed, and understand who you are through the experiences, who you are when you are cooking, how you work, how you function when you are cooking, how you feel when you are listening to music, what senses, how your body reacts to that music, how the music transforms you, how you feel when you walk indoors or outdoors. Really connecting with the experience of walking, understanding what you are doing and listening to your body, what's happening in your body as you walk. how your skin feels, how your bones feel, how your muscle feels, how your eyes feel, how your breathing changes. We are asking you today to unplug from that automatic mode that you use to go through your day. And start with baby steps. Start having more awareness of how you are living life, how you are living your day. Even if you feel that you want to take a nap, don't go to the bed and surrender to the bed and close your eyes and just disappear. Go through the whole experience of laying down slowly, closing your eyes, and opening yourself to the experience of sleeping. And the same when you wake up. I know that we are asking you, we know that we are asking you for a huge transformation. But it is absolutely necessary that you start training yourself to be present, to be transformed by the experiences of your day, to gain your power back. It is important that you start defining what matters to you and what it doesn't matter to you. It is important for you to start defining what are your needs and what are not your needs. What are your likes and what are your dislikes. It is important to find yourself within the noise and the confusion. Because only if you find yourself, you will be able to come into this creative process of earth and stamp your energy in it. If not, you will be contributing with whatever noise you are connecting with. But you will miss the opportunity to imprint in the new earth what is important, what you feel the future generation should enjoy, should have. We are asking you to slow down so that way you can be present and you can be yourself. Thank you for listening and thank you for considering this way of living. We understand that there is a wanting, that you feel that the words resonate with you. But then immediately your ego mind will remind you how busy you are. There is no need to have inner fights. Honor your ego voice. But know that you can do what you want to do. That you don't have to ask your ego permission. You don't need to start a fight. But you can take one task a day and slow down as you go through that task. and be present without scaring your ego, without freaking out your ego, without creating chaos for your ego. And then for the rest of the day, you can rush and you can make your ego happy. You can make ego happy, society happy, and all the noise around you happy. But start with baby steps. Take one task and see if you can commit to slow down and be present and connect with the experience and open yourself and allow to be transformed by the experience. So when your ego comes out saying that it is impossible, you can say, yeah. And then find one task. We promise you your ego won't notice it. And when your ego notices it, you might be through half process already. And your ego will like it. Your ego will see that the world is not crumbling. It's not exploding because you are taking a nap and you are making a ritual out of it. Because you are going to bed a little bit earlier to read a book. Because you're taking extra half an hour to prepare a meal. Because you're getting a massage done or just relaxing outside, sitting and contemplating the sky. Your ego will see that you can survive if you take an extra half an hour of your day to listen to yourself. Even if you have to listen to your ego, take half an hour and just listen to all the things that your ego have to tell you. And love your ego. Accept it. That can be your meditation practice. Listen for a half an hour all the BS that your ego have to tell you. But listening with love. Listening without judgment. And see how you feel when you welcome all the nonsenses and you just listen to them with love in your heart. It can be fun and it can be done. But this is the time to start this process. This is the time to start changing and really discovering who you are. Because what we see is beautiful light, caged inside a box that sometimes do not have an opportunity to be expressed. And your light now is needed more than ever. So now, together, let's breathe in and exhale. Breathe in, exhale. One more time, take a deep breath and slowly exhale. Visualize a field of golden light right in front of you. Notice the opening and step inside. and feel, observe how you are feeling entering that light. What is the changes that are happening in you? How your mind changes, your physical sensations, the light in you. Now that you see yourself within this golden light, surrounded by golden light, what this space feels for you. What form you give to this space. Who are you within the space? Why are you entering the space every morning? Think about it. How is this space changing you? Take a deep breath and exhale. Move very, very slowly and see if you can find that perfect spot where you can feel yourself as the center of the universe, where you become a central sun, irradiating light in all directions. Take a deep breath and exhale. Now through your feet, visualize roots that are growing and extending into earth. Think of your consciousness traveling, being at the tip of all your roots, getting deeper and deeper into earth. And now entering that space at the very core of our planet, the space of loving light. See yourself in that space, the loving womb of the Divine Mother, and see the Divine Mother waiting for you, waiting for your return, waiting for you to see her, waiting for you to coming back to her. Waiting for you, waiting for that moment then that you, when you open your eyes and finally can see the beauty of being physical and everything that physicality has to offer. That moment when you open your eyes and finally realize that you are loved, that you are always protected, that you can go play and the mother will take care of you. That moment when you finally feel that you're not lost, that you are not lonely. Get closer to the mother and allow the mother to hold you, to hug you tight, tight. Today is the day when You finally open all your senses and feel that you are loved and understand that you are loved and know that you are loved. That your physical experience is a gift. Every moment of you in physicality is a gift. Hold the Divine Mother's hand and bring her with you as you come back to your physical body. Hold her hands and invite her to ascend through your roots. And now enter your feet and ascend through your legs. And now be at the base of your spine, activating that energetic center at the base of your spine. Invite her to be there, to be a part of you. And now open all your energetic centers, all your energetic centers, and invite her to be present in all of them. No more separation. No more separation. You are in her, and now she is in you. And feel your heart wide open now. Feel her in your heart. Feel her ascending now and opening your third eye. All earth is in you. All her energy is in you. And now the top of your head opens. And a beam of divine white light is manifested above you, coming from the infinite and touching the top of your head. And now you ascend through that beam of light. And as you ascend, you notice that all the doors are being opened for you. And you reach that place of thoughts. You reach that place within the divine mind. And you connect with the divine Father. And you extend your hand and you invite the divine Father to hold your hand and to come into you. You hold his hand, and now together you're descending through that beam of white light. And you feel the energy of the Divine Father coming into you from the top of your head, getting into your third eye, your face, descending through your throat, reaching your heart, descending through your spine, your legs, and your feet. And now you are experiencing the connection of the divine feminine and the divine masculine in you. Seeing each other, reconnecting in this space that you are creating for them. And you are witnessing that connection. Duality becoming oneness within yourself, honoring the attributes of each one, but now all one in you. And you feel at peace. You feel things moving within you. Things are going to change because now you have the power of the divine masculine and the divine feminine in you, working together, holding hands, expressing through you. And you are at peace. Bring your hands to your heart. The seed is planted. Wait now. Wait for all the beautiful experiences that this connection will bring for you. Thank you for allowing, thank you for creating this space in you. Thank you for being the channel and allowing the divine, feminine, and masculine to reconnect again. Feel yourself infinite and timeless because you are. Feel yourself loving, powerful, and wise because you are. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And when you feel ready, open your eyes.